So, hello and welcome students to our Mecanzo 12 plus link up kit video series. So today we are going to talk about the line follower report. So as you have been watching this whole series by now, I think that you guys must be more proficient using these blocks. So as you can see, without any further delay, let's begin. So as you can see, I've already placed these blocks and uh, like I am going to connect them. And while I connect these blocks, I'm also going to explain the logic behind connecting these blocks. So you must have the PDF or the PPT from which you must have seen the building instructions, right? So as you have noticed, we are using two IR sensors, okay? So first of all, as you know, in each and every sensor, we are going to use a comparison display loop. These are the basic things, okay? So first of all, let's start with the loop. So we are going to connect the loop, and from that we are going to go to the display. So inside the loop, I'm going to write infinite because I want my loop to run constantly. And inside the display, we are going to read the value of sensor S1. Okay. And what sensor is it? This is the IR sensor. So now from the out, this goes here and we have a true condition and a false condition. So if the value is true, okay, so inside the comparison, I add a sensor that is my IR sensor, okay, and if the value is greater than, okay, so I write here greater than if an obstacle is detected and I keep it say around 160, then again as I often tell you, you will have to adjust it according to yourself. So if this condition is true, the motor number one will run, and if this condition is false, the motor number two will not run. As you can see, I have written stop here, so it won't run. Now, since this was from the true part, so this goes into the compare and true part, and this was from the false part, so this goes into the compare and false part. Now, this goes into another comparison that is between here and here. Okay, so we go from here to here. Now, it also has two outputs, as you can see. The two outputs are as follows, motor 1. So now I'm going to name it as motor 2. So this is my motor 2, and this will be running in this direction. I have given it a power of about 90%. So this is the power. And if the condition is false, the motor is going to stop by itself. This is also the motor number 2. Okay, so we have motor 1 and 90% power and compare, and then we go here, compare ends, then again a different comparison start because why? Because we have two IR sensors. Okay, so this is IR sensor, so I'm connecting it to port number 2. This is the IR sensor, and the same thing will be repeated again, greater than. Now we have the value 160. Okay, so that is why we have used two motors because we were having inputs from two IR motors. So I have placed it at 160. Now, if the condition is true, if if the condition is true, it will go here, and if the condition is false, it will go here. And since it was from true condition, so it will go to compare and true. Since this was false, so it will go to compare false. And now the compare goes to the loop end. So this is how a code is going to work. So basically loop starts, IR sensor 1 reads its value, displays it on the screen, motor 1 runs or not runs. It depends. So if motor 1 is running and motor 2 is not running, it will turn right. And if motor 2 is running, motor 1 is not running, it will turn left. And if both the motors are running together, it means it will go forward. So if this compare is the first compare is true, the second is false, it will go right. Second is false, first is true, it will go left. And if both are true, both motors will work. That is, it will move forward. And if both are false, then both motors will stop. That means it will stop. So this is the basic logic behind this code. I hope you liked this video and I hope you understood the circuit. So let's meet again for the next video.